Today on VLAMP, we're explaining 20 film terms you need to know. Welcome everyone to VLAMP, Video Lighting, Audio, Music, and Photography How-To Show. I'm of course your host, Matt Haslam, and today we're explaining different terms in the film industry which you absolutely must know. So let's get started. Clapboard, a small board-like device which has the scene, take number, and production information written on it, and is shown at the beginning or end of every scene to all cameras, so the editors can organize the footage easier in their editing program of choice. The clapboard, also sometimes referred to as a slate, also claps together, producing a loud clap sound, allowing the editor to synchronize the audio to the video in post-production. Climax, the pivotal moment when the main character is in the most trouble or the action is at its highest moment. In a major film, this is where the protagonist faces off with the antagonist. Combo stand. This type of stand can support a much greater weight as compared to a C-stand. Their design allows their legs to be spread to 3 sides, which gives these stands a much higher durability for heavier equipment. Cookies. Similar to a silo, a cookie is a piece of foam core, steel, or any non-transparent material, usually painted black, which does not allow for light to travel through. Cookies could be used as large barn doors to not allow light to spill into an area the cinematographer does not wish for the light to illuminate. They can also be used to block outside light from coming in. In most cases, cookies are solid, not allowing any light to travel through. Some cookies are silos which have patterns cut into them, allowing some light to pass through, therefore creating a pattern. Costume, an outfit which is worn by an actor or actress which goes along with the film's time period and setting. Craft services. This is basically a fancy term for catering on a film location. Craft services for major projects will have snacks and water available for cast and crew at all times. For smaller projects, this may be just a tent and some pizza, although I highly suggest to all directors to ensure you have plenty of water available to all crew at all times, regardless of the size of your production or budget. Credits. These are the graphics which roll at the end of the film, showing the audience everyone's name who is involved in making the film. Crew. Everyone involved in the behind the scenes to make a production possible. This includes the director, lighting, sound, craft services, and everyone else who is on location during the filming, except for those who are going to be in front of the camera. Cribbing, small pieces of scrap wood used to protect a location. If clamping a piece of equipment to a beam, pipe, or piece of furniture at the location, you should use 2 small pieces of cribbing on both sides of the clamp. This way, when you tighten the clamp, you are now gripping onto the cribbing, and you will no longer damage or scratch the location's furniture. Cucullores, another term for a silo. These are cookies which have patterns cut into them and are used to project patterns onto the background. Cue, a direction given from off-camera by a director telling the host or talent what to do or say. Cue cards, usually held by a production assistant. These cards tell an on-air personality what to say on camera. This is also sometimes referred to as a poor man's teleprompter. Cutters, usually very large flags which are used to block light from spilling onto other areas on set. Cyclorama, a fabric backdrop. Dailies. At the end of a production day, most larger productions get all the actors, actresses, and crew together to show everyone the raw, unedited footage from that day's filming. This allows everyone to improve for the next production day. Day for night. This term refers to when a scene is meant to take place during the night, but is actually filmed during the day. In post-production, the editor will darken the footage, making it seem like the scene was actually filmed at night. This is very, very challenging to be made to look convincing on a smaller budget project. Deep focus. These are types of shots which are made to look the most realistic to our human eye. They require a massive depth of field lens, which allows almost everything on screen to be perfectly in focus. Depth of field. The distance between the nearest object which is in focus and the farthest object in focus. Dialogue. Any words your characters say in the script. Dichrotic filter, a very specific type of glass filter attached to a camera's lens, which only allows certain light wavelengths to pass through. For example, these filters could remove the red, blue, or green hues from an image being captured by the camera to change the light temperature of the image from what the camera would have normally captured. Thank you for watching and see us back here next time on VLAMP, Video Lighting, Audio, Music, and Photography How-To Show.